cabinet of trophies. And Arsenal fan has that.
Oh,
like,
God.
you can't
Rubbish.
even compare. Champions League,
I'm
two
gonna say
Champions
something.
League. You guys
I'm
are
gonna say
using to
something.
bash like
Let me-
Arsenal. Like really? For 15 years. Chelsea
International
has not
cup.
been able to build a team.
Listen. Before some people start capping rubbish, can I allow that
Mr.
talk?
M, Mr.
International
M,
cup.
let me speak.
Can I
Mr.
make
M,
your no?
Mr.
You're
M, can I
speaking.
say something?
International
Mr.
cup,
M,
right?
can I
Please
say
hold.
something?
I listen to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, football rivals, football lovers, yes, so you are welcome to Talk That Talk with AK. Yes, you are welcome. And today we are going to be covering everything sports, guys. If you know you love football, you know you love argument, you know you love debate, you know you love chaos, you are in the right place. Yes. And aside covering everything football, we are also going to be talking about the big European fixtures down to the Premier League drama that never seems to be ending. Oh my goodness. And on your screen right now, you have, I am the main host, Miss Beauty. And with me, of course, you know I'm not alone. I have two wonderful, opinionated football fans here with me in the studio, guys.
Opinionated for me.
I love the introduction.
Yes.
If I was Ikiri, and I'll tell you, put respect on my name. I am Dr. Emmanuel Akwajobi. I had to study to get here.
Clock it.
Put respect on my name, my dear.
Sure, okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to put more respect on, yes. So the first person right here is, you know, he says he's a Chelsea fan, but I do not understand what he is actually doing with, the jersey of Barca. I want to understand that.
I said you should know. You know when we were talking, I said don't worry. Today is just this was a gift from my little cousin. So I've been wearing it for a long time. So let me just bring it here.
All right, guys. So ladies and gentlemen, meet host, co-host M. Yes. And also with me here in the studio is an Arsenal fan, but I think they both have some explaining to do because she is currently wearing a Real Madrid jersey. They are going to explain that shortly. But please meet her sunshine. Yes.
Nice to meet you guys today.
Yes, guys.
Aside being the greatest in the world, which you know, Real Madrid are already the greatest in the world. Like, okay, why don't I come with the second greatest in the world? And my dad is an Arsenal fan.
Oh, really?
So today, I'm a Madrid fan, and my dad is an Arsenal fan. So today, I came in here repping Arsenal fan. Okay?
I love that. So before we go into today's hot topic, first of all, I'd like to wish Chelsea a happy birthday. Yesterday, Chelsea clocked 121 years old. And today, I am here to join them to celebrate. Yes. So, into the first things first of the day. And this question is actually going to host Sunshine. Please. So, according to statistics lately, Arsenal right now is top of the chart of the Premier League, right?
We are.
But, you know, they are also being called Corner FC. Are you aware of this?
Yes, I am.
All right. So now they're being called Corner FC, and I'm hearing that it is because they rely too much on, you know, staying around the goal area to shovel. Guys, don't worry. We have enough time today. You guys, can you feel the heat already?
Okay.
But yeah. They said they rely too much on, you know, staying around the goal area to shovel and push to. So what is your take on this particularly? Do you feel that regardless, you guys are going to use this method to actually get to the top? What can you say about that?
Okay, so thank you very much, host Beauty,
Of course.
for this question, right? So I'm honored to say that you're right. Okay, so ever since Arsenal reduced the straight tiki-taka, that's
Okay.
like playing, passing to me, passing to you around the pitch. Not like it was completely stopped. It was reduced, right? There have been a strict improvement, okay, because now we play like sidelines, the wider, like there's more connection between players, okay. There's been like a great improvement, and you can see that we have just 8 matches to go, which we are actually going to win, guys.
Okay.
So, you can see, like,
so I really love the energy, and honestly, 1 minute, Miss Host M. So sorry.
Take a chill
I
pill.
feel like first things first. I really love the energy that, you know, most people like to use to talk about their clubs and defend their clubs. And of course, I know that Hostem has something to say.
I have
And
a
I
lot
like
to
to-
I have a lot to say.
Honestly, okay, I'm going to give you the ring. What can you say about what she said?
First of all, I'm going to give kudos to Arsenal for even getting this far.
All right.
Wait first.
Okay.
Because I said here before the last podcast when we have our other guest, I said that I actually want Arsenal to win, but I feel like Arsenal don't want to win.
How don't we want to win and we are number one?
Wait now. You've always been number one before you know they sidelined you again.
That's why I said
No,
that
no,
was
no.
when we were playing, we were like strict
And
on
we are let me make
Now
I
we're
land.
no longer there.
Make I land.
Yeah, land.
The thing is that Arsenal has been there in this number one position for three years in a row.
But
Okay.
this time is different.
That's different.
That's
Yeah,
what
we
I said.
know.
Definitely
This
like
time
a great-
around, right? This year, every team has not been on their A game. Go and check the stats. Every team has not been on their A game. Liverpool is flopping. Manchester City is flopping. Manchester United is flopping. Chelsea is flopping.
Chelsea is always
True,
flopping.
true.
So every team has not
Chelsea
been
is
on their A
always
game.
flopping.
How many last year and previous years we're using like 80 something. By this year, would have a team is already on 80 something points. A team is already on 90 something points. Okay, not 90, but 80 something points rather. 70 something, 79 towards 80. This will be like one of the least points that they will use to win this league this year.
And Chelsea is
Because
still
no,
number
I'm just
one.
saying that's what I'm
Like,
trying to make you
Chelsea is
understand
still on
that.
how many points?
Wait,
No, I would like to know that.
We're on
Say
48.
you were trying to like short me
We're on
up for
48,
saying
but
that
let me say this.
there's great improvement
Wait,
when I
see.
spoke about the team.
You know when I'm talking
Chelsea
about
is
when
on
I'm talking
how
about
many
Arsenal,
points?
Arsenal people they don't like their head get nuts.
Someone said
When they
this is
they
a
remove the
reason
nuts,
to
they
argue with
come
a
out
Chelsea
their
fan, and
brain.
I'm like,
Keep for pan.
oh,
All right,
really?
guys.
I don't
1 minute.
understand.
1 minute, guys.
How?
It's getting
You know
heated in here. But please, before we go on with this, you know, Chelsea and Arsenal banter, you spoke about, you know, the fact that many teams have not been on their A game.
Yes, they
But I would
haven't
like to actually highlight the fact that, you know, from Monday up until today, we've had so many matches.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be mentioning this plus the ones that actually shocked me. Okay. So, you know, first we had Gala against Liverpool.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously, Gala won 1-0, right? Obviously, by the assist, with the assist from our talisman, Osimhen. Honestly, let's give a let's
We are
honestly.
proud of him.
Yeah.
Like,
Ball,
he's doing
yes.
ball.
so
The
well.
nigga ball
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
Ball.
can. I feel like his effort can never be overemphasized.
Honestly, in
That
any
guy is
club,
so
anywhere
good.
he is.
Yesterday he was on his A game, and let's go on.
The thing is that
Oh.
he played a marvelous game. That you could see that. You know, the Gala fans they actually did a how would I put it they gave him an ovation.
Okay.
In the sense that they did a picture of his mom. You know his mom is late, so he played the game with pure emotion,
Okay.
and you will see in that game that he was there, present. Like you could see that he was just playing. The defenders were like they were confused. He was
What's
going
going
here,
on?
going
Yeah.
here, going here, going here. Like you could see Kante was just playing rubbish because at the end that guy could not even defend.
I honestly do agree with that part, and I kept wondering though, how do you go from? In fact, you know
Liverpool
what?
actually
Before
is the
I
second.
go into Liverpool stuff, because Liverpool, we have a lot to say. Let me know. I have a lot to
Yeah,
say about you
Liverpool,
guys.
Liverpool.
You know, they've been doing so terrible this season,
What's
and I don't know
happening
what
to
is going on. Honestly, you guys need to. Is it the players? Is it the formation? What is the main thing?
The death of Diego Jota, like it has been terrible from that beginning. Like it has been very terrible for them. So I feel like that's
Honestly,
part of
honestly.
the reason they could not like
They've not
they've not
Yeah.
gotten themselves to this point, and I
It's
feel
not
I
easy
pray
to be
they do
used
this
to a
better.
player and all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything
you know,
just
His
changes.
death was really tragic, right?
Yeah, very
So
tragic.
I feel like they'll fall back. They'll bounce
I hope
back.
so.
that
I hope
they'll bounce
so.
back. But we really pray it's gonna be sooner because they are already slacking. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
But in general, all the teams this year, this season, have not been on their A game.
Yeah,
I would
this
say
is what we're
Bayern
even
Munich
talking about
has
here.
been great.
No.
Bayern,
right,
Let me,
right.
let me be specific.
So
I
when you
guess.
say all the
I think
team-
all the team in England.
Okay.
Let me be specific. All the team in England has not been on their A game because the
Arsenal
way
has been on their A game.
Please,
Shey
can we
talk something? Arsenal
please
go
can
dey
we
talk
go
like
forward?
say
I
they
don't
dey
know
smell
what
mouth.
you said.
So-
I need to say Arsenal has been on
Arsenal's been on their A game.
All right, guys.
That's why we're number one.
Guys,
You can
please,
go.
we are going back to the arguments shortly. But I was trying to point out the matches that have been played this week already, okay? Just like you said, Bayern Munich have been, they trashed Atlanta. They trashed them. What's
Like,
no good?
pieces.
6-1, right? 6-1. And
Can we
man,
talk about that
6-2.
match?
what
At
is
this
going on?
point,
6-2,
Can we
right?
talk about that match?
My goodness, yes, you can.
God.
What's your hot take
I
on this?
usually want to say that because last year that's the only match I took time to watch yesterday, and
Hope
kudos
you
to
take
you
time to watch your
guys.
lose today.
Oh my god!
Hope you take time to watch your lose today.
I know. I think that to watch this match, guys, because it was amazing. So do you know that in 25 minutes, in just 5 minutes, whose beauty, we already had like 3 goals. Like what? And that was like a game changer because trust me, how in the first leg, 25 minutes, there was already 3 goals. And kudos to you, Michael Olise. You were like, okay, I don't know how to pronounce that name because
Olise.
Olise.
Michael Olise. What tribe is he?
What tribe is it though, actually?
Beni.
Oh,
He's from Bini.
Olise.
Olise.
Wow.
Benin people
Okay.
don't bear Olise.
Olise is Beni Delta name now.
Okay, kudos to you because he was the star of the game. He scored 2 goals, like in the first leg, and he assisted a goal. Like he's also had an assist. Okay, so congratulations to you guys. Thank you so much. It was
Congratulations.
an amazing game. I'm like, can you like?
He actually
did you
won man
like
of the
watch
match.
it? Like, did you like see that match?
Can I permit me to say that I never really believed that Atlanta will actually beat Bayern Munich?
Yeah.
Because I will not lie.
normal.
Looking
Like,
at
the match was,
statistics,
like,
look
so
at
good.
pass. What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah,
Bayern is
normal.
actually very, very good. These guys
55
are
minutes,
good.
3 goals.
Yeah.
Huh?
They've
Like
been,
3.
they've
Oh
been
my
playing.
god! Like, but when I saw that in 25 minutes, like it arose my interest in the match. I'm like, you guys are going to like kill it. And when I saw, like at the end, though, I was not expecting the difference of 6 goals. But like, no, I just was like the old players were amazing. That's what you call teamwork, unlike Chelsea. But let's go. Let's go.
All right.
And
So
the
the
biggest
next
call
team,
this place, now
the
the
next
next
team that this one, it used to start paying me, and I'm still in question about this club. Please,
Okay.
Atletico Madrid walloped. See, not only walloped, they flogged. See the way they flogged Tottenham. I need to understand
See.
what is going on with Tottenham.
The
These
thing
guys
about-
were. What's going on?
They've been down for a while, not just this season.
No.
Tottenham have not been like
Yeah,
showing any
Tottenham.
effort.
5-2.
Nothing
Tottenham.
has been going
Tottenham
on.
need-
They've been resting for too long. Is it like, do they need a
They
change
should
of
just
coach?
relegate.
Is it no?
The competition they are playing is more than them.
No, not like it's more than
No,
like,
no cap.
There's no
Because
effort. It's like
they
they're not
should
being
they should
trained.
relegate. They should just relegate. I feel like even Wolves now is even doing better than Tottenham. Tottenham should just relegate.
Actually,
No,
now.
it is.
Actually.
Far,
and just,
far.
and
And
just
it's
that.
sad.
And
It's
see,
sad
one of the
because-
things I noticed about the game is that the coach was not really in his right mind, because how would you bring a player, a debut player like that was you were playing that guy in his debut to come and play Champions League match. And
it's
and just-
questionable.
and
So that's
just
what I was
so
going
sad.
to say. It was from the coach. Like, I
It's
faulted
just
him
so
for
sad.
that.
Anthony
for that
Anthony
action.
Kings, that's his name. It's just so sad that he came in and within 16 minutes they scored him 3 goals.
Huh.
16 minutes, 3 goals on it. That's 16
Man,
minutes.
it was
Okay.
crazy.
It was just
crazy.
it was a beat. It was a beating. They were beating Tottenham.
They too
And
wallowed
the fact that
them.
they've
It
been
was
on ground
crazy.
for like so long, and
Like-
they're not really doing anything about it. Is scary. Like,
And that's the
Come on,
fastest.
Tottenham.
That's the fastest sub on the keeper. In 17 minutes they sub the guy.
Hey,
what is actually, I think, okay.
It's
So
17
how do you
minutes.
think
They solved the
how-
guy.
I was like thinking about it. Like, how do you think they can actually resonate to?
They are not
being
resonating
back, like,
anything.
do you think they can resonate back this season?
Never.
Yes, and finally yesterday it ended all square between Newcastle and Barca, which because it was remained small,
a
it was a late equalizer actually by
90
my
minutes.
baby Yamal.
Yamal.
That guy,
That was great.
yeah.
Forget I'm putting all this
Yema
back
was
out. This is
great.
wait, listen to me, Barca people. This is not. I'm not here to support you people.
Yema was
I'm just
good.
the fact is that Newcastle played
Yema has always
Barca.
been good. Like,
You say Barca played rubbish yesterday.
Yes,
for
I
a
don't
real
know.
Madrid
Not
fan.
for
You
him.
siding,
No,
you
he
siding, you
is.
siding
Like,
Barca
for real.
player.
No,
See,
I like to be fair.
Yamal, Yamal
Yamal
did well. Yamal is a star player, normal. Everybody know. But let's talk about the team in general now.
Okay,
They
let's
didn't do well.
Yeah,
didn't
they
execute.
actually flopped yesterday.
was just there, like was just the style of the game.
He played
you
well.
understand? He played so
He played well, but
played
the team
great.
and Newcastle actually showed that they actually came to win.
But I have this question though. It's just the same way.
Sorry.
All right.
It was Barca's home, and Newcastle came the way they came.
Yeah.
So you know that there's a lot.
But are we
It
now
shows that
are we
they're
now
prepared.
suddenly relying
It's not
on
really
certain
prepared.
players? Because in Liverpool, for example, it's almost as if they are relying on certain particular players.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Like right? Like
Liverpool has no
if
reliance.
for example Mohamed Salah was not part of these people now, doesn't mean they can't do well. Just the same way we're talking about Yamal right
Osimhen and
now.
all that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they're not going to do well.
The thing is that Salah
going
not
on?
even be playing well, so we cannot even put Salah in that position that is because of Salah that they
No,
lost.
I'm just giving an example.
No, I'm just
actually.
I'm also trying to tell you that Liverpool right now don't have a player that is doing well that
Okay.
can beat our chest. That if this player if they feed, something will happen. I don't know how you understand.
Yeah, I feel
right
you,
now
I feel
Liverpool they're in their chaos state.
And I feel like they are fighting with Tottenham to be a terrible club at this point because
Yeah,
what is
it-
happening?
it's just-
you guys just have like
I
how many
understand.
star players that they let them do all the work on the field.
I understand.
What are the rest doing? Like play ball, nothing, no action. Like
But-
you can watch a Liverpool match and you can count how many times they have the ball, how many times they run from the ball, from the defender to the attacker. Nothing is happening on the field.
Nothing
Like,
is
what
happening.
else?
Yeah, I understand the point of Liverpool in the sense that Liverpool is trying, they're just gathering themselves, and even at most, they're still like, I think they're either 7th or 6th position. I don't really know, but you can't compare them to
Tottenham.
Is it you are disgracing?
I feel
Same,
like-
same.
I said
Tottenham
they
is
are
doing too
fighting-
poorly
They are
Tottenham-
fighting to be
for last position.
yes at this point.
No, do you know the
Tell
position?
me.
Do you know the position? Tottenham is.
Can
They are
I-
just
can I,
one
like, say
position from
something?
relegation.
Oof.
Like
Can I,
one
like-
position from the relegation line. The other team has 28. I think they have 29, if I'm not mistaken. And so they are just one. If they play another game and they win or they lose, they don't enter
They are
relegation.
out actually. See,
So?
hospitality. I'm just saying that if a team that needs improvement right now at this, if you think about the top 5 players, you can't, you don't understand. Tottenham, I feel like there should be no team. Sorry to say this, but there should be no team dragging with Tottenham. Because if your team is being compared to Tottenham, then you guys should go back.
You guys are gunners.
Like they cannot be beating you both home and away every single time you go on a match. Like,
You know,
what's up?
this point she just gave is so valid, and it actually brings me to my other question. Right now, the way it's looking, what team is realistically like closer to winning this Premier League? What team do you guys think?
Chelsea, of course.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She has said it all. Oh. Thank you. Bless you. Can we move on?
Ah!
Please, can we move
Okay, you
on?
have nothing to say about this.
Period. Can we move on?
All right.
Can we move on? You know, you cannot unsay what you said. Please, can we move on? Can
Okay.
we move
But
on?
briefly
Please, let's
though,
move on.
before you defend yourself, before you-
No.
Okay.
I feel like if you allow her say anything she wants to say,
But-
she end up bashing
But
herself.
no, but can
So
I say
thank you.
this?
Bless
Can I
your
say
heart.
this, please?
Yes.
Can I say this, please? Listen, we have to be very realistic here. This is not even a matter of yes, I support. Everybody loves their club, but then when we're talking about realistically, we're talking about the way you're looking
And
at
she
it.
said Chelsea
You're looking
now.
at Man City. You're looking at Man United.
What you want to hear, like what you mean, like once. So I'm like, you know why I said that? I said Chelsea because I wanted to see the reaction from the both.
No, that's. Excuse me.
Period.
Can I say this? No. That was purely from your
that was
chest. That was not.
never.
That was not
sarcastic.
clearly.
You are not sarcastic.
Clearly.
You are not sarcastic. See, she said it. She was giving us. She said it on point of realization. She was not like, did I just say this?
Oh yes,
But you
yes.
what happened.
You know
Say
what?
this.
Listen,
You already said it.
as the host, I'm not going to be
You spoke about
supporting any
media
side.
mistake, right?
But sorry.
And no, like you guys are not on my mind. You don't know my intrinsic thoughts.
Of course,
right now, right?
but it came out of your mouth.
I
You
wanted-
said Chelsea.
Yeah, I really wanted to see the
That was not it, but that's fine. Defend yourself. Since you said it was a
Guys,
mistake.
I literally
So who do you
said
actually
to my
think?
Arsenal fans, and that's already number one. Like
Okay.
you just know that the
Okay.
effort, like I said earlier.
But every other team is actually putting in effort, like Man City. Can you say
but, like,
they can even beat Man
I
City?
feel like this season, I'm
They can't even
so
be- say they're going
confident
to go to Man
about
City.
this season that Arsenal are coming out victorious. Like this
Alright.
season is for
Is it-
us,
okay.
guys. Okay.
You guys should let us
I
know.
made that sarcasm-
Let us know in the comments.
No, I
So
literally did. I made that sarcasm to see the reaction from both their ends.
are you
and
done?
I got it. And it was so funny because they actually think they can win it.
Are you done?
okay, first things
I feel like
first,
I want to
please.
add to this.
You guys should let us know in the comments. Yes, what do you think? What team realistically? Sorry, the English.
Realistic-
Yes.
Realistically, yes, let us know which team is actually closer to winning this Premier League. Yes, please. Let us go. Arsenal fans and Chelsea fans.
You said your piece now. Let me not say my own piece.
All right, say your piece.
First of all, she said that, and she, you know
Sarcasm. Do you not know the word sarcasm?
we all know sarcasm has attitude.
Yes, that's why I
Wait,
like
nah. I go school. I know book. I pass the exam. I read. Sarcasm has attitude.
like the effort
She
will
said
be
it.
put
Then
in.
it not done on that.
It not dawn
I
on
mentioned
me.
Chelsea. Oh.
I said
No.
See,
Oh yeah,
let me
let's
tell you
leave that
one thing
one.
about me.
Let's leave that. Let me not
about
say.
me was that I like to like read the room, right? I read the room, and apart from you two being a Chelsea fan, you guys are just like anything like that. If I had said Arsenal, it's going to be like Arsenal, right?
But I'd like to
You guys
correct
like,
this though. The
just
fact that
do
we are both Chelsea fans does not mean that we are both against you as an Arsenal
you
fan.
guys-
You guys you need to
Actually,
understand that.
That's one thing again.
Even making a research against Arsenal right now, you barely have anything. Like our next match against Bayern.
See, I'm gonna say this, yeah.
You already know that they can't even compare.
Guys, is that
us.
true?
Actually,
That if
yes.
you search Arsenal right
have
now,
nothing.
they have no jobs on
No
social
doubt.
media?
A Chelsea fan.
Let us know.
Chelsea fan wants to tell you that we have 2 Champions League, Arsenal has none. This,
But it's
That's the
facts.
only-
Wait.
that's what I'm saying.
Let's
See,
do-
listen.
Wait.
Can you take a chill pill?
You be talking.
Like,
Let me
can
talk.
you take?
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay, wait.
I've not
Let me-
my view.
Okay, please
Because
say
you
your
asked our
view.
view, but
Say
you
your view,
didn't
say
have
your
my
view, say your
Now,
view.
see, I'm going to say it. Eh?
All right.
I've said before that I actually want Arsenal to win. That was what was being my mind. but I've changed my mind.
Right. Okay, you changed your mind.
Wait,
Why
let
have
me
you
talk.
changed your
Why
mind?
are you entering my conversation?
Why have you
I've
changed your
my
mind?
Because let me tell you,
Okay.
2 years ago, we wanted Arsenal to win. Arsenal come waiting second.
Oh.
Actually, that's
They-
why I
they
said
did-
this
only-
season.
let me talk, let me talk.
This season, I was emphasizing.
Wait, let me
on
talk
this
now. Why are you
season.
entering my conversation?
Things are different. We have
Last
matches
year.
to go.
Oh my Jesus
And
Christ.
you can see
Oh
that
my-
we are going to scale.
Last
through,
year, the
right?
same thing happened.
And
Who
this
won
match
it?
with Bayer Leverkusen, you will see that we
Guys.
are
Liverpool also
collect.
collect.
One house,
Liverpool also
please.
collected from their hand.
At least we've been like, if we're talking about cabinet of trophies, Arsenal fan has that.
Oh,
like,
God, what
you
rubbish.
can't even compare Champions League.
I'm gonna
2
say
Champions
something.
League. You
I'm
guys are
gonna say
using it to
something.
bash like
Let me
Arsenal. Like
ask-
really? Like you like to start
International
about
Cup.
a club with no connection
International Cup.
for 15 years. Chelsea
International
has
Cup.
not been able to build a team.
Listen. Before some people start capping rubbish, allow that
Mr.
talk.
M, Mr.
International
M, let me
Cup.
speak.
Can
Mr.
I make
M,
your no?
Mr.
You're
M,
speaking.
Can I say something?
International
Mr.
Cup,
M,
right?
Can I
Please
say
hold.
something?
Are you listening to me? International Cup, right? These people, they don't have. The only thing they have FA Cup.
can I say
I think
something?
17.
So wait, are we concluding right now?
No, I want to make you understand this. Eh?
Wait, please, 1 minute.
But we
though.
don't have
Can you guys? Are you guys actually trying to say that you now
have
for
no
you?
international cup.
Wait, the
That
question was this.
Yeah.
What team do you think?
I tell you
Wait,
how-
chill.
I said mine.
And you are saying Arsenal,
Chelsea.
and you are saying Chelsea. Okay,
City.
okay, you Man City.
No, I'm a
Oh, he's from Man
no.
City. Wow.
No.
So let
because
us
we know
know.
Man City is gonna
All
win.
the
Okay,
Man
okay.
City is gonna win because Man City shows.
okay.
Wait, now, let
actually,
me-
imagine are playing Man City tonight, right?
we're going
and
to
we'll
win.
find out.
I'm not a Man City,
Wait,
but I know Man City.
Imagine Man City going
I'm gonna win.
against
Chelsea's
Madrid,
gonna win.
and Man City
Man
thinks
City's
they're
gonna
going to
win.
win.
Do you
How is that
understand?
even possible?
Chelsea's gonna win.
Young man,
Man City's gonna
young
win.
man.
All
See,
together, they're going to
Mr.
do what?
M,
Win.
Mr. M, I want to say
See.
this. Like,
Hear me
it's not
today.
even
Oh.
done.
This is the betting,
It's not
right?
even done.
This is the betting.
You think Man
This is
City
the
will
betting.
go against
Man
Madrid
City
and Man
is going
City
to
will
win
win?
against
It's a
Madrid.
waste of time. That's
Right?
an insult to football.
All right, guys, thank you so
Win
much.
against Madrid.
Please.
Man City against
Yes,
Madrid.
guys,
Man
it's
City
getting
win.
heated
Come on,
in
be
here.
logical.
Whatever you say.
Let us
and Chelsea's
know.
gonna win PSG.
Never.
Nothing
Host M, and host Stephanie, please. All right,
Yes.
one house. But I would like to ask you though, you mentioned something. So rather than saying Chelsea is actually going to win, you mentioned Man City.
Yeah.
What exactly makes
About
you
Man
feel like Man City
Especially
is going to
playing
win
Madrid
over 1 minute,
tonight,
please?
and you
Yes.
think-
Who do you think? Do you really think they're
They'll
going to
beat
win
Madrid.
Chelsea
Is it Madrid?
over Chelsea?
Madrid
The people
is
that are going to
playing
win
Man
the
City
Premier League. Who's going to
today.
take the Premier League?
I already told you that.
Like, what's the reason? That's
I
what I want
already
to know.
told you that. Please, all this your agitation make you do. Just
No,
rest.
you were the one
Calm
being
down.
agitated. I have to
let
ask
me-
you
let me-
why-
let me talk
to
Why
you.
are you getting agitated?
Guys,
Let me
I
talk-
love this,
Let
but
me talk
please.
to the host because I feel like you're talking to you is an embarrassment to club.
After he says this,
But-
I have
but-
something
One
to
house,
chip in.
guys.
I have
Mhm,
But-
mhm, Of course,
you don't
of
have to
course.
chip in. Let
You
me
be given
talk.
the floor. Come on, guys.
Please.
Please let me know what's the
Speak.
reason. Let's stay on the question,
You take
please.
I'm speaking.
Speak to me.
So, Chelsea, Man City,
This two na case, so.
Man City is going to win. Is going to win the league. Why?
Okay, why?
Man City they have drive.
Doing
All
it.
right.
Do you know how many points Arsenal were winning them before? Did
Okay.
you check the points?
I didn't.
I think they were
Recently,
winning
I've
them.
not checked.
They were winning them before Man City get this close.
Is this over Arsenal or you're just talking about
We're talking about
generally?
Premier League
Because
now.
my question is general.
Yeah.
You asked for
Alright,
Premier
alright.
League, right? I'm
Yes.
talking about Premier League
Alright,
right now.
alright.
I'm giving you star why I think I'm telling you that Man City has drive.
Okay.
Since they started pursuing this race, they've been too close to getting it than the people who they are chasing going forward.
Okay.
I don't know how you understand.
I feel you.
No, let me talk now. Make
Don't worry, my love. You're going to get the opportunity, love.
That's the truth.
So this is the reason because
This
they
is
have
the
the
reason.
drive.
They have the drive. They've been moving more closer than the people who are there going forward.
They can't even.
All right.
You get me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they are doing more. They are doing you.
We're not even talking about Declarize or Willie. Like, what is he saying?
Who is the highest
Like,
goal scorer?
what's he saying?
And she's opening her mouth to be capping.
No.
Who is the highest goal
But
scorer in
you
the
think
Premier
Man
League?
City can go against Man
Haaland.
City tonight and Man City will win?
Who has the
That's
highest
a shame to
assist?
football.
Who has the highest
You
assist?
know
Wait
nothing
now.
about football.
I don't know anything
You know
about football.
nothing about
I agree. You
But
that know as an
Man
Arsenal fan,
City will
please.
go against Madrid
Who has the
tonight
highest
and
assist?
win.
Is a Man U player.
Okay,
Wait,
okay,
no,
okay.
Host Beauty, listen to me.
Guys.
With the
1
Arsenal-
minute.
You
with
know
the Arsenal
nothing
she's
about
talking about,
football.
right? They don't have any trophy apart from them being
We have
forward.
a country
My
Do you know that?
time.
Do you know that? Please just hear me out, okay?
28 times
I'm giving you.
of beating Hero.
I'm giving you.
2003 and 2004. Check that.
You
Get
can
your
you can
facts
go
right.
you can go and kiss all your past trophies.
We will kiss
Now,
it.
listen
like,
to me.
We see that we're like, what's
See.
a legacy?
All this
We are
time.
creating legacy for ourselves. No history. You guys know.
Now why person die? They better reach Arsenal person he run because now you go there. See, imagine say I dey with Arsenal person they talk like you know they don't ever get fat. They don't talk like water. They should go and should not come back.
Okay, I really want to believe that we are all arguing here with facts. But 1 minute.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't want to talk.
I'm embarrassed on his
Guys, I love the banter. I really love this and I really commend. I really want to thank
You don't have
you
to commend
for this
anybody.
energy. But 1 minute.
He's
I really want to
rubbish.
say something there. I want to say
no
something
facts,
there.
no logic. What can
So,
you prove it?
in as much as even we all have our own teams that we are supporting, again, we have to deal with facts.
Yeah.
And everybody has their own reasons why
Thank you.
they have, they are saying,
And she doesn't
whatever
want to
team.
talk.
Excuse me, I am
Ask you a
being
question.
neutral
Ask
here.
you a
Excuse
question as a
me.
host.
Now let's talk about WAFCON, okay? I don't know, you guys must have heard about, what happened over the weekend. WAFCON was supposed to be hosted by South Africa, but for some weird reason, which is still unknown to everybody, they pulled out. And then Morocco decided to step up to, host the WAFCON. But they too pulled out 12 days when the players were already in camp, which is actually affecting the women's football right now. So what do you guys think about this? What can you say about this?
Well, I would like to say that I'm glad. Like, glory be to God. It's a victory to
Why?
us that happened.
Okay.
Because the Moroccans are, I don't like, I want to say, they like conspiracy. Look about what happened during AFCON. You can see that it was all in favor of themselves from beginning to the end. Like, in my life, since I was born till today, and based on what my dad has even told me about football, there has never been a AFCON or any football hosted as bad as this year's AFCON. Like, what was that? From the players to the referee, everything. Do you know that people on that stadium, like the day of the match, like people that went there to watch this match in Morocco, Nigerians, the space they gave them to sit, this match was like, it was hosted in Morocco, right? So, there's supposed to be a place where Nigerian people will sit down with their flag and all that. So, they were like seated there, and there was still space for Moroccans to sit though. They came and they were like, okay, sit in between the Nigerians. There's a way hype win will make you just like score a goal. Like, I don't know, if you're properly hyped, you can raise a trailer. Do you know that? So I feel like down to the referees, everybody was bought, and I'm grateful to God that did not happen, because if it happened, as long as so this is why it happened, because you asked why do you think that was, and I will tell you that I think that was just because they noticed it wasn't favoring them enough, or they saw it like, you're not gonna like be in their favor that much, and they had to pull out, and they think they're like everybody's like so sad they pulled out. But well, you guys did us a favor, so thank you so much for pulling out, because they are all dubious people.
Yes, and host what can you say about this? I love her take on this, by the
They
way.
did us a favor, they don't
All right, so what can we say about this?
Like, I'm on a chill pill at this point because I feel like she always said like one professor, like we need to learn from. but what this is what I have to say is that yeah, the game, the Moroccans actually did not do effect, and I feel like it's a conspiracy in the sense that
Okay.
they knew that that was what they were going to do. It's planned. I feel like from what I'm thinking right now, I just feel like it was planned. They wanted to make it look as if they wanted to make maybe FIFA or maybe plead with them. Oh, please,
We'll see.
because of what happened
Yeah.
like last year. So I just feel like, yeah, to me it's good. We don't really need them.
All
so.
right,
don't.
all right. So, one, I will just take one last question for both of you before we draw our curtains, okay? And this question is particularly because this is what was buzzing in the comment section. A lot of people having their own opinions. So people are actually saying that, people claim that La Liga is actually catching up to the English Premier League. I don't know, how true is this? Are they trying to say, they're no longer doing as great, or they're deviating from what they're supposed to be doing? What do you think is the reason for this? What's your take?
Well, I'm also one of those that have said this.
Okay.
Because if I'm having a conversation with my friends, I'll tell them that La Liga are catching up to them. The English Premier League are setting on the fact that they feel like they are so great, they are so big. Actually the English Premier League is really, really big. You know that for sure.
Of course.
And La Liga are just like out there aggressively trying to make a name for themselves. And these people are not relenting. When you talk about structure, when you talk about like everything is well planned, well put together, and I feel like, to me, in 2 years to come, I feel like there will actually be no comparison, because La Liga will be beating the English Premier League for sure. Like, that's my opinion on it.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
For me though, I feel like it's.
Why is he like so calm? Like, he was giving me this energy. Is it because we're not talking about Chelsea anymore?
Okay, I think I know the reason.
Why?
I want to apologize that we started this a little bit too early for our drinks to arrive.
Okay.
So I think he's quite parched, but that's okay.
Thank you.
So please,
So you're trying to
I
say
promise I will bring drinks for you
Because
guys
I don't know
next
why you
time.
want me to
Because
bring
he
in my
sounds
voice
like
out.
someone that has been defeated already. And I didn't even dive into. If I have given you all the details about Chelsea,
She's
I'm very
ready,
sure you
guys.
You don't
She
stop.
is ready.
Let me just say this, right?
All right.
I like that I brought him back up. Like, I thought I was listening to you for a
Let me
second.
just say this.
Say it.
You see, I want to be giving her.
Does this have to do with the question I asked?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, please.
I want to be giving her floor to talk. I feel like if I'm talking much, you don't have fact, and I don't want to dwell on
I do not
a
have
factless debate. So that's
Like,
why I'm
fact
catching my
against-
breath. So when we bring people that have conversation, that have facts, then I'll bring my own conversation, because I feel like.
But she actually came with some facts, of
Do you know
course.
that? It's so funny he said that?
Can I
The
talk?
fact that we have 13 and
when you
guys have
encourage-
6
when you
is
encourage-
crazy.
you
And
see-
he's
you see-
speaking to me. Like,
Please, let me do that because we're about to draw the curtains, okay? Now, give me the answer you want to give me.
First of all, let me tell you the truth about what's happening
Oh,
between
All right.
Madrid.
Say it.
Please let him say his points.
Don't worry. I will not let you land. Now, La Liga, as you see, you can't compare to Premier League.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because La Liga, the only players that can actually stand to play any Premier League team is what? It's just Barca and Madrid. Go and check it.
okay.
Most of La Liga players cannot.
Okay, that's all you
just
wanted
like
to say.
just like the only players that can actually play against that's what I'm saying, that can stand with them, like stand gidigba. You could not say something touch person.
Wow.
Now just Barca and Madrid.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Other clubs cannot actually stand against
Alright.
Premier League team.
Okay.
That's why, in a sense, I wouldn't really use that word to say they're catching up.
They're catching up.
I don't think so, because
I think so.
every time,
Like,
how many
said-
players?
You
In
know,
Champions League,
Like no
how many
structure. Their
players
structure is
do
dying.
they even get to round 16? How many of their players get to round 16? How many of La Liga players get to round 16 apart from Barca and Madrid? Most times.
I thought we
But
we
I think
gone past
I
this
agree.
question
I
already.
think I actually agree with the fact that, me too personally, yeah, I agree with the fact that La Liga is actually doing much
So
better
well.
than the English Premier League.
Everybody
But
has
anyway,
their own.
all right, that is actually all the football chaos we have for today. We have debated, we have argued, yes. A lot has happened here. This place has been hot, and I really want to appreciate host M and host Sunshine for
And he-
coming
he
here
came in
with
without
us.
no logical, like, nothing,
Yes.
No statistics, nothing. He just
Yes,
Talking
some
with
feelings
with
might
an
have
Arsenal
been
fan,
hurt.
it's like being
You
a
don't know
Chris
football.
person.
Yes, some
Arsenal
feelings
people are all mad.
might have been hurt, but honestly, you guys should make sure you drop your comments in the comment section because we are on here. What is your hot take on these topics? Let us know and catch us next time because you know now. We are here to prepare something hot for you now and always. So
And
thank you
shout
so
out
much
to,
for
to our
joining.
Nigerians.
Yes, a big shout out. In fact, I feel like I need to stand up to give a victory dance
Let's-
because
let's-
this
let's
guy
just
actually
now.
beat Kobe Bryant's record.
Woo!
Oh my goodness. Let us give a round of applause for Bam Adebayo. Yes, guys. Bam Adebayo of Miami Heat. Yes, he was able to score a total of 83 points. Yes, beating Kobe Bryant's record. Yes, Nigerians are winning out there. And let us keep winning, guys. So thank you so much for staying with us today. Thank you so much for following. Remember to drop your comments and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for
Thank
joining.
you for having us, and I feel like next time if you want me to be like involved in your show,
No,
we
bring
should
it, Arsenal
somebody
fan.
that
Bring somebody that
knows
has sense.
football, okay?
Arsenal fan don't have
Somebody that
sense.
deals with
When you have to
that.
bring somebody that has sense.
Somebody
Let me
like-
tell you,
like, what
every
is
Arsenal
he
fan,
saying?
everything she has
No
said,
proof.
she has no point.